In our event listener, we have our scheduled class object right here. Using this, we can get all the members who had booked a class. So we can comment out the log or remove it altogether. We don't need this anymore. And we can get all the members who booked a class using the relationship scheduled class members. Or we can even remove this entirely. We can say event scheduled class members. And to each member, let's loop through the collection members, each function. Let's call them user. Here, we send a mail. But before we send a mail, you need to decide which email service provider you wish to use. You can use to send email via SMTP or go for providers like Mailgun, Postmark, Amazon SES, and so on. For starters, SMTP is good to go. Once you choose and sign up for a service, you need to configure the service in app-config-mail.php. Yeah, right here, by default, it's SMTP, and that's what we're going to use. For other drivers, you can refer to the Laravel documentation. For local development, it's not necessary to send real emails. We can send mails to a dummy inbox. If you're using Sail like me, Mailbit, a fake server, is available at localhost 8025. Yeah, right here. To configure sending mails through Mailbit, open the .mv file and scroll down to the mail configuration. Here, yeah, it's already configured. Mail host is Mailbit, mail port is 1025, everything else is null. You don't have to do anything because I'm using Sail. But if you're not using Sail for your local development, you can use a tool called Mailtrap. So you can go to mailtrap.io, that's what I think it is. Yes, you can register, sign in, and you can get the configuration details and use them here. Replace these with your Mailtrap configuration details, and then you can send dummy mails. Once the configuration is done, let's generate a mailable class to send our class cancel email. So say Sail artisan make mail class cancelled mail. It's created. Let me open this. And here you can see an envelope that will have the subject, to, from, and so on. And here is the content with the actual body of the email. And down here you can add any attachments if you have. Let's send a simple mail first and then improve on it. So change the subject to, sorry, your class was cancelled. And then we need to send a view. So let's create a view in our resources. Views, create a new folder, call it emails. And within emails, create a new file, class cancelled.blade.php. In here, let me simply add 2 paragraphs. Sorry, your class was cancelled by the instructor. Add another paragraph, check the schedule, and book another. Thank you. Something like that. Just add a greeting like hey or something. We could combine these two. Yeah. So we created a mailable class. Let's include the view in here, emails.class cancelled. We have this mailable class ready. We have the blade view ready. Now let's send the mail using the mail facade right here. Mail, use the to method. Pass in the user. Note that you don't have to pass in an email. You can simply pass the user model and then say send new class cancelled mail. Okay, let me import the mail facade. Yeah. Done. Now go to the browser and try cancelling the class. Let me close this. Go to the browser, refresh, continue. It's back, no errors. And yes, you see all our 3 members who are registered have received an email saying, hey, sorry, your class was cancelled by the instructor. And this is the subject that we use. Return, see, these are 3 different users and all of them have received mails. So that's it. That's how quickly you can start sending mails in Laravel. Simply configure your mail service, create a mailable class, add a view, and use the mail facade to send emails. Now, obviously, we need to send some data in our emails, like which class was cancelled, what time it was. For that, let's create a property up here called details, public array details. We're again using the constructor property promotion feature here, and we need to pass in the details array here. That's why it's showing the error. Ignore that for a moment. Now what are the details that we need? The first thing we need is the class name. So let's say class name is event scheduled class. We can get that from the class type relation, class type name, right? That's what it is. And then we want the class date and time. So we can say class date time, and this we can directly get from the scheduled class date and time, like so. And now let's compact these two into the details array. Then compact class name, class date time. And now we can pass this in here, like so. It's showing an error because we need to say use details here for it to be available. Alright, no errors. And this details is now available everywhere here and in our view as well. So directly in our blade view, we can say, sorry, your class, that is class name. No, this would be details class name because it's in the array. Your whatever class, your dance fitness class was cancelled by the instructor, but we'll say your dance fitness class at what time? On the date. So let's say on details class date time, and we need to format this. So say format JSF. I don't remember this, don't worry, I'm just looking it up. And then class on this date at, let's say time, we can use the same thing, format, and this would be GIA. So it's just a nice way to format the date into human readable format, right? Okay, now let's see what this looks like. Have you saved all the files? Yes. And now go refresh, cancel once again, and undefined property, what is that? Yeah, looks like this shouldn't have braces. Let me check. Class type name, this should work. Continue. Yes, we have received 3 more mails again, and this time we have the data. Sorry, your dance fitness class on 19th April at 7 p.m. was cancelled by the instructor. This is amazing. So all our members are being notified correctly by mail when the instructor cancels a class.